Hey everybody, welcome to Bank of Trade and Value. Let's get started on this. You see the video, and the first question I have, which is the question I have every single day on this channel: what are you willing to trade for freedom? This isn't all about trading on this channel. It's not financial advice, it's education, and we're going to get you started right here. Now, you see the title that we're talking about Donald Trump and how he's coming to the party of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and everything like that. Now, he's in the past said he has not been a fan. This was back in 2019, July 2019. Remember that he tweeted that he was no fan of Bitcoin. And he said the US dollar was the only real currency in the United States. Now, a lot of people got that misinterpreted. That just because he wasn't a fan of Bitcoin, Bitcoin, and that he said the US dollar is the only real currency. Remember, many people are looking at these as just digital assets, not currencies by themselves. They have not stabilized enough where you could use them as a reliable currency. So keep that in mind. Many people look at certain things and say, well, this person wasn't being truthful. Well, maybe this is consistent with him. And if you are one of the people that we actually do assist, one of those seven-figure income or net worth people or higher, then this message is definitely for you. And for everybody else, this can still help you right here. Now, let's look on here on the screen. It says you deposit results, consistency, focus, and discipline, and you withdraw profits. Now, let's get to Donald Trump and where people are, where they are pretty wealthy, where they have things that are taken care of, but they want to extend that. Because remember, it's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make little bits of money in a long period of time. Many of you here that are listening to that, you can see that that rings true and that that is true for you. Again, this is education, not financial advice. For those people that are interested in the coaching, stay tuned for that. Now, he said that he's going to push for, he was on Truth Social, and that he said that he's going to push for the United States to be the leader in the cryptocurrency market field. Now, this could be more of a trade war against China. This could be more of a trade war and a war, economic war against China and Russia. The way I look at it is, it doesn't really matter, because when it comes to making more money, and especially in this field that I'm talking about right here, cryptocurrencies, whatever his reasoning behind it, you can be in the middle of that and you can take advantage of it. Now, you see, what you're looking to do is to park some of your money. Let's say you park 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, and you're looking to 5x, 10x that money. So then you can use that money to then keep growing. And you don't want to do that in a hectic way. Right now, if he's making a declaration of that, and right now, there are several states, Wisconsin being one of them. They put $186 million in a cryptocurrency fund, wealth fund. In other states across the United States, they are now moving slowly. Europe is now moving slowly. So many of the Western countries are now moving slowly. Why don't you see the trend, see where it's going? Get yourself educated so that you don't just make 20% or even 100%. Why not turn that 50,000 into 500,000 or more? Why not turn that 100,000 into $1 million or more, where it matches it can match and exceed your net worth as it is right now, your income as it is right now, while you're still doing what you're doing, while you're able to live a more easy and free life. That's what we're looking at. Many people that have a lot of wealth, they just start throwing it around and hoping things stick. And on some aspects of it, being in the cryptocurrency market is risky. The thing I like to look at from my perspective and from what I've seen, that many of the wealthiest people, much more wealthy than any of us most likely listening to this video are, those in the billions, they take outsized risk to reward ratio. So the risk could be on this side and it's kind of relatively small, but the reward is huge. And that's where it's been in the cryptocurrency market. Yeah, you could be late, but when you got the leverage of money, larger amounts of money, you can then come and say, hey, look, I might not have been there in 2017. I might not have been there in 2011. I might not have been there at the beginning in 2008, 2009. But guess what? I'm here now. And I'm glad that you landed on this video, because as you see on your screen, there's a reason why I have this on here. You deposit your results. That's the outcome, the positive outcome, the consistency. That's the research, the mindset that we teach here. See, the education that I have is the mindset that you're able to see the patterns, and you don't have to be chasing this one and that one and then worrying about getting scammed, worrying about getting what they call rug pulled in the market. If you're not familiar with those terms, that means scam. But that was to get around the filters. You're not worried about getting taken advantage of, because once you learn the patterns, you can just casually, just like tying your shoe. Do you have to think about tying your shoe? You could probably look at something else, have a conversation, and then tie your shoe, and it's already tied. That's where we're looking to get you at, so that you can start enjoying more of your life, because you've been working hard. And some of you found out the more money you make, the less hard you're working. Others of you, wherever you are in your background in life, as far as those high income earners, some of you have been working harder to get that. Well, I'm here to say that it doesn't have to be harder. It can be easier. It may be a challenge to learn at the beginning, but guess what? If it's easier to make that 50,000 to 500,000, imagine when you got the 500,000 to turn that into 2, 3, 4, 5 million. Now, the focus means you don't get distracted and everything like that. And discipline, same thing. Focus, discipline. You don't get distracted by the news. That's where the consistency comes in. When we teach the patterns, that's where that is. You want to be able to park your money. You want to be able to fight the taxes that they have on there. There are different channels that help you learn about the tax laws here. That's not what this channel is. What I provide is the education for you so that you can get the end result here. So if you're interested in that education, if you're interested in grabbing even more out of life with the time that you have, you use time to get the money. Now it's time to use the money as leverage to get more time. Reclaim and redeem your time that you put in to get this money with the money that you already have. For those people that are interested in that, we have coaching. It's a 2-hour at the current moment. $40,000. You can see it in the comment below on how to reach me. And I look forward to working with you. If you have any questions, I will be answering those questions there. We have it where it's 2 hours. I break down everything from the mindset so that you can get to that end goal. Right? So that you can do it on your own and get to that end goal. And you can do it with a few hours a day or a few hours a week. You don't have to make this into a full-time job. There are many people that go out there and they day trade. Nah, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be the finger painting bros. Oh, wait a minute, wrong image. Where is that? Where is that finger painting bros at? I got that somewhere. Darn, I don't have that loaded up on this setting right here. But they got the finger painting bros. You know, the people that do all of the charting. And I will leave one of the chart videos that I have on this channel for evidence. It should be the very first one when we went under a different name. And it would show that I called the bottom of the market. Yeah, I followed these principles. The only thing was the black swan of FTX with Sam Bankman-Fried, right? The only difference was FTX happened, I think, a few days after that. And I was only, good thing this wasn't a leverage call, because if it was leverage, even still, I don't think many people would be liquidated if they kept under 10x leverage, 20x leverage even. But still, it was only off by about a week and a half or something, because the Sam Bankman-Fried thing happened and then the market went down. I said, look, I'm not really worried about it, because all it did was that little pent up tension. I saw what it looked like. I saw the end result. And guess what? Just less than 2 weeks off on that moment, because I'm not here to be exactly right. I'm here to be right enough. See, that's what I want you guys to learn. You're here to be right enough so that you can grab your future. Nobody gets a prize for being exactly right. You don't get a prize for being exactly right in your business. You get a prize, which is the reward of money and high income, for being right enough and giving enough value to other people where they pay you. You don't have to be exactly right. You're not a surgeon. If you are a surgeon that's listening to this, hey, then you got to be right. For most other people, other than surgeons, lawyers, and all of these things, you don't got to be 100% right. You have to do the job. And in this job, you're getting more freedom out of life. You're learning how to earn more money in a faster, easier way than you did before, so that you can get a better and more relaxing life. Many people want to retire early. Many people say, hey, this is going to be like my retirement. And for lack of a better term, passive income. I don't think there's a such thing as passive income. Let's talk about it as in delayed income, where you put the work in it up front. Because if this were passive, you just put that there and then you didn't have to do anything. Instead, you've done the research ahead of time, press the button or so, casually keep up with it here and there while you still live your regular life, and then press the other button when it has gotten to the point where you said, yeah, enough, here we go, take off 50% off the top, 30% off the top, whatever, see where it goes there, and then you're good. This is one of those things where this could be the beginning of your mindset to get there, to have untold wealth. You say, hey, I'm pretty big right now. Hey, I can travel wherever I want right now, but I want to do even more. I want to beat this inflation without having to use myself there. That's what this is for. So come down to the comment section below on how to reach me, or if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. It's 2 hours of coaching, $40,000. And hey, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, don't worry about it. That's all it is. I will catch you and everybody else on the next video. Peace out.